What does it take to be the greatest of all time? For Michael Jordan, it's moments like these. Moments that have been etched into NBA history and redefined what it means to be clutch. From the shot to the flu game, MJ's most iconic playoff moments are proof that greatness isn't just a skill, it's a mindset. Stay with us till the end, as we dive into the legendary performances that made MJ the king of the court. And don't forget to subscribe for more game-changing stories from the NBA world. In a pivotal Game 5 of the 1989 Eastern Conference first round, the underdog Chicago Bulls, tied 2-2 with the heavily favored Cleveland Cavaliers, faced a nail-biting finish. Despite the Cavaliers' dominant regular season record, 57-25, and 6 prior wins against the Bulls, the series hung in the balance. With just 6 seconds remaining, Michael Jordan hit a jump shot, giving the Bulls a 99-98 lead. However, Cleveland quickly responded with a layup from Craig Alo, putting them ahead 199 with only 3 seconds left. After a timeout, the ball was inbounded to Jordan, who skillfully maneuvered past defenders Larry Nance and Craig Alo. Jordan then elevated for a jump shot just inside the foul line, the ball swishing through the net as the buzzer sounded, securing a dramatic 101-100 victory for the Bulls. Jordan's heroic 44-point performance, capped by this iconic shot, not only clinched the series for Chicago, but also etched his name further into NBA history as a legendary clutch performer. His subsequent celebration became an unforgettable image in basketball lore. The 1997 NBA Finals hung in the balance, tied 2-2 as the Chicago Bulls faced the Utah Jazz in a critical Game 5. But a shadow loomed over the Bulls. Michael Jordan was severely ill. Weak and struggling, he later revealed, "It wasn't the flu game. It was food poisoning. I ate the pizza. All by myself. Nobody else eats the pizza. I wake up about 2:30, throwing up left and right." Despite his debilitating condition, Jordan defied all expectations. He stepped onto the court and delivered a Herculean performance. 38 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Beyond the impressive stats, it was his unwavering heart and sheer willpower that defined the game. With 25 seconds remaining in a tight contest, Jordan drained a pivotal three-pointer, giving the Bulls a 90-88 lead, which they held onto for the win. Exhausted and drained, Jordan collapsed into Scottie Pippen's arms as the buzzer sounded. Playing for 44 grueling minutes, he etched another iconic chapter into his legacy. The flu game was more than just a victory. It was a testament to Jordan's extraordinary resilience and mental fortitude, proving that no obstacle could stand in the way of his greatness. The atmosphere inside Salt Lake City's Delta Center was electric. Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals had reached a fever pitch, with the Chicago Bulls holding a razor-thin 87-86 lead over the Utah Jazz and just 5.2 seconds left on the clock. The championship, and possibly the end of an era, hung in the balance. Utah had controlled much of the game, leading 49-45 at halftime and 66-61 after 3 quarters. With 41.9 seconds remaining, John Stockton buried a clutch three-pointer, putting the Jazz ahead 86-83. But Chicago wasn't done. With nerves of steel, Michael Jordan drove to the hoop for a swift layup, cutting the deficit to 1. Then came the defining moment. Isolated at the top of the key, Jordan sized up Brian Russell. With a swift move to the right, then a crossover left, he created just enough space. Rising, he released a smooth 17-foot jumper. The ball splashed through the net with 5.2 seconds left, giving Chicago the lead. Utah's final shot, a deep 3 from Stockton, missed its mark. The Bulls were champions once again. Jordan finished with 45 points, and that final jumper marked his 25th game winner in a Bulls uniform. It wasn't just a basket, it was the perfect ending to a dynasty, etched forever into basketball history. On April 20th, 1986, at the legendary Boston Garden, Michael Jordan delivered one of the most iconic performances in NBA history. In just his second season, Jordan went head-to-head with the Boston Celtics, a team packed with basketball giants like Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, and Kevin McHale. Despite being up against one of the most formidable defenses in the league, Jordan put on a scoring clinic that no one could have expected. He finished the game with a playoff record 63 points, a feat that was even more impressive given the circumstances. Jordan didn't just score, he dominated every aspect of the game, He attacked the basket with relentless aggression, hit contested jump shots, finished with finesse in the paint, and knocked down mid-range shots with precision. Although the Chicago Bulls lost the game in double overtime, 135-131, Jordan's performance transcended the final score. It was a clear statement that he was not just a rising star, but someone destined for greatness. In the aftermath, even Larry Bird, one of the greatest players to ever play the game, called it the greatest performance I've ever seen. It was a moment where the basketball world knew Michael Jordan wasn't just a talent. He was on his way to becoming the greatest player the game had ever seen. This game marked the beginning of Jordan's legendary career, and despite the loss, it was clear to everyone watching. Jordan was a force like no other. Hope you are loving it, so don't forget to subscribe for like this in the future. Game 1 of the 1992 NBA Finals saw Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls face the Portland Trail Blazers, a matchup heavily scrutinized due to comparisons between Jordan and Clyde Drexler. Before the game, Magic Johnson, then an analyst, revealed Jordan's mindset. "You know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to give it to this dude." From the tip-off, Jordan was on a mission. He erupted for an unbelievable first half, scoring 35 points, including a record-breaking 6 three-pointers. With each swish, his confidence soared. After his 6th three, Jordan famously turned to the broadcast table, shrugged his shoulders, and shook his head towards Cliff Robinson, a gesture that would forever be known as the Shrug. It was a moment of pure dominance, showcasing Jordan's effortless mastery and almost playful command over the game. The 1993 NBA Finals hung precariously in the balance as the Chicago Bulls, down 2-1 against Charles Barkley's Phoenix Suns, faced a pivotal Game 4. In this crucible of pressure, Michael Jordan delivered a performance for the ages. He erupted for a staggering 55 points, a playoff high that became the blazing heat of the Bulls' crucial 111-105 victory. For 46 relentless minutes, Jordan was an unstoppable force of nature. His shots rained down from every corner of the court, a mesmerizing display of offensive mastery. He connected on an astounding 21 of 37 field goals, 56.8%, and sank 13 of 18 free throws, 72.2%. But his dominance wasn't limited to scoring. He also snatched 8 rebounds, dished out 4 assists, and swiped 3 steals, showcasing his complete command of the game. From fearless drives that defied gravity to deadly mid-range jumpers that kissed the net, Jordan's performance was a scoring clinic of unparalleled brilliance. Even Barkley's valiant efforts paled in comparison to the Jordan-led offensive onslaught. This epic display propelled the Bulls to a commanding 3-1 series lead, further cementing Jordan's legendary status as the ultimate playoff performer. When the stakes were highest, Michael Jordan didn't just play. He transcended, etching his 55-point masterpiece into the annals of NBA history as a defining moment of his iconic career. This is a wrap on today's video, folks. We've just relived some of Michael Jordan's most iconic playoff moments, the moments that truly cemented his place as the G.O.A.T. From the shot to the flu game, MJ showed us that greatness is built on pressure, persistence, and pure heart. Which MJ playoff moment blew your mind the most? Drop your answer in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into MJ's legacy, make sure to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more legendary moments from the world of basketball. See you in the next one.